Hi, my name is Som Gupta. Today is the 1st of November 2023. It's a Wednesday. And I have a question. Do you know what the first law of thermodynamics states? Well, it says that it doesn't matter how you do the work. It matters, did you do the work at the end of the day or not? At the end of the day, did you do mechanical work, electric work, whatever work? Did you have a delta U taking place or not, bro? Hess's law just reiterates that. He says कि it doesn't matter कि एक reaction एक बार में हो गया, उसको बीच में 2000 स्टेप लग गए. At the end of the day, वो solid liquid बना या नहीं भाई, तू मुझे ये बता. It's not me who's saying this. It doesn't depend on the path. It depends at the end of the day do you reach there or not. Thermodynamics is saying that. I'm not saying that. It's kind of cool when you try applying it to real life though. In the same way, because whenever I study, I try applying whatever I study into real life, right? Every single concept is mapped into something that actually occurs in reality. So for example, physics, that stress and strain is there, no? The stress and strain graph, it sucks. It's a fucking piece of shit graph. So many things it has. But if you notice that the x-axis has the independent variable and the y-axis has the dependent variable, usually in physics. But for the stress and strain graph, the strain is on the x-axis, which means strain is independent. It's kind of weird because you would think कि stress की वजह से strain होता है, but no. The reason being that when you pull something with a force, which is strain, right, which is when you pull something with a force, it develops internal restoring forces, which then that pulling, that delta L is what causes the restoring forces, which causes the stress. So stress is a product of something else. So I'm just imagining if in real life the stress we take, is it just a fucking result of someone else's strain on us? Right? That's a cool way to look at it. Over the past month, I've been trying to do studying. I'm really trying to do studying, just focusing on studies. I'm going there, I'm getting there, it's great. I'm seeing that I'm focusing so much better now. And I really want to study. I just want to study. I'm not joking. I wait to go and study. Because it's really exciting. It's really fun. Over the past month, I learned two things about it, as in about studies. One of them being that, you know, we're in tuition and we're studying PNC, right? And my sir says that, Som, is it 2 factorial or is it 2? Like, sir, it's the same thing. 2 factorial 2 hota hai, 2 bhi to 2 hi hota hai. No, there's a difference. That is line of that's a difference. No, I've just been trying to think of it. There's a difference between 2 factorial and 2. And so what maths is saying is कि भाई path पर dependent है. Physics, chemistry बोल रहा नहीं है. Physics पे बोल रहा है भाई. Fluid mechanics भाई मैं नहीं पढ़ सकता ये. मेरे से ये वीडियो नहीं बन रहा. मैं 3-4 बार कोशिश कर चुका हूँ इसको बनाने की. बन जा भाई. मैं ज़िंदगी में सिर्फ मैं एक रीटेक नहीं लेता हूँ. I don't take a retake, but don't know why I'm been taking retakes. Fuck it. This is the video that's going up on the YouTube channel. I cannot be retake. I cannot think this much over this. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's a difference concept was kind of cool. Second thing I kind of learned this month was forming questions. I was watching a YouTube video on this guy who cleared JEE Advanced, went to IIT Delhi. And he's like, revision tactic क्या चाहिए? He's like, मैंने जब सवाल बनाता था, मैं 5 चैप्टर 6 चैप्टर को एक साथ लेके एक सवाल बनाता था ताकि 6 चैप्टर एक बार में रिवाइज हो जाए. So I was like, अच्छा सवाल बनाने हैं. So I was studying PNC okay at that time. I was like, इस पे सवाल बना लेते हैं. And this is why I love PNC. It's so easy to put in life, da. It's so easy to put in real life. There are 3 bars over here. 1, 2, 3. How many ways can they be arranged? 3 factorial ways. Like this you can apply to anything. So for example, I was coming to drama class like 3 weeks back, and while coming on the road, right, from Sarjapur to HSR there are 4 lanes to go through, 2 coming back and 2 going front, right? And I was like, suppose करते हैं 15 गाड़ियों को जाना है. What are the different ways on these 4 roads that the 15 cars can go? So while I'm solving that, I'm realizing that this is perfectly mapping to another problem I had which I couldn't solve. It was like you have 4 fingers and 6 rings, how many ways can you put it? And I solved this, I'm like, this is similar to that one. So then I solved that one. And so that was really cool to me, that question making. So I'm really just doing question making at the point. And मुझे कुछ दिखता है जैसे मैं अभी CONIC सेक्शन शुरू किया है. electronic section is such a cute chapter. It's so cute. I don't know how else to say this. It's such a cute chapter. It's chotu sa cutie sa chapter hai. And I realized, first of all, real big problem is whenever I see a circle now, I see an object, I automatically place h comma k in the middle of it, and I put x comma y at the end of it, and this is on the left side of the brain, and on the right side I can see the equation from h minus k whole squared plus x minus y minus h whole squared is equal to r square. I'm seeing it everywhere. It's that's something. And then I realized human face, my face not that elliptical, but I know some people who face magically elliptical, and I noticed it's a vertical ellipse first of all. So x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1, right? Second thing I noticed was that the top of the nose and the bottom of the nose, the bridge of the nose and the bottom of the nose are the foci of their fucking elliptical face, which is fucking cool to me, by the way. That's about that. This month, bro, the distractions in this month are crazy. I'm realizing people don't want to study, man. लोग पढ़ना नहीं चाहते आजकल. मैं भी यही था. It's not that I don't want to study, it's that my mind is somewhere else. I want to study. I am studying. My mind is focused on studies now. It's not a problem. I am really fucking thinking of studying when I'm studying. So that's a great thing. When I'm not studying, also I'm thinking of studying, which is great. That's where, you know, my dad said, you know, you have to train the subconscious mind, dude. Like when you're not thinking of anything, you should be thinking of why the hell is that happening. That's what will take you where you want to in terms of studies. So I've been trying to do that, and it's helping, and it's working as well. Yeah. Another thing was what was another thing? Yeah, this month the distractions are crazy. Also, bro, people are not studying. I'm just realizing, look, पढ़ नहीं रहे हैं भाई. Succeeding is very easy now because people are not studying anymore. So yeah, I think if you start studying, you could probably end up reaching a good place. Plan for this month is 2 things. We're revising. We're done with the portions almost, and we're doing questions, revision questions, and mock test. That's the 3 things to do. I'm gonna, while doing revision and questions, I'm just gonna take a few selective questions and, you know, make my own mock test papers, and then I'm gonna give that. That's how this month's gonna go. I don't really have much to say. It was cool mapping out October. October actually was the best month of the year, I think. Yeah, this October was probably one of the best months of the year. One of the best. Boards were one of the best months of the year. I won't lie. After boards, before boards, during boards were one of the best months. Yeah, October was one of the best months of the year. I have a lot of stories to share, but I don't have time to share those stories because I need to study. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Couldn't sleep last night. You get into that thought now sometimes कि कुछ करना है भाई, कुछ है. So I really could not sleep last night. I slept like 12 or 1 or something, and yeah, I just kept thinking of it. कि कुछ करना है, आगे बढ़ना है, marks चाहिए. My life is going great. I have only one thing troubling me, which is my studies, which I will get control over like a fucking god. Which I am getting control over like a fucking god. So we're trying to resolve that. So that, because man, I really want to go to college. I want to go to a phenomenal college, man. I don't know how else to say this. I want to go to a phenomenal fucking college. I want to go to a white college. I want to go to a college where there are people from like thousands of countries. I don't care if there are 1,000 countries, make 1,000 countries. I want to go to a college where there are 1,000 countries, people, and every person, there's all types of accents and all types of people. And it should have this fat ass of a library. This library needs to be fat as fuck. Yeah, and I want to really go there. And for that I need to study. And I'm studying. And I'm going to go there. And I'm going to get what I want. Because I will put in the work for it. And then nobody can take it away from me. Because, yeah, it's mine to get. Alright. Thank you for watching a Song Movie production. I will probably get a video out next month. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, sorted. Alright, peace. Go study.